Hey everyone, I'm Kat, and first of all I just want to say excuse the fact that my voice is very croaky and stuff. It's like, I have the flu right now. Well, I say the flu, sorry, it's just my hair's still kind of wet. Alright, yeah, I have like the flu right now, or a cold, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is gaming, of course. Basically the power of gaming, as I say. I'm not going to be great at doing this because I sound a little bit like mannish right now with my voice, and I haven't bothered to like make myself up or anything because it's like 8 a.m. and I'm going to sleep soon. My sleeping schedule's messed up because of like America, so just don't mind that. It's real early right now and I'm real mad. So excuse the fact I'm probably going to be playing with my hair a lot because I'm like, it's not right. Alright, anyway, I'm going to get on with it now because I'm saying pointless shit. Okay, so the power of gaming. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I just got done playing League of Legends like I do. You guys know I like playing League of Legends, and it seems that either I've lost my touch with it or people are retards, and I think it's the second one. Not to offend anybody by using that word, but it's like, okay, stupid people. I fucked this up so bad. I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but yes. It was the way I was brought up, and I apologise. To me, it's okay to say that, but I guess some people debate about it. Anyway, yeah, I've lost about 6 games in a row now, and I want to tell you about what this game does to me when I lose the game or when I win the game. Okay, so when I lose a game and it's not my fault, like I'm playing good and the rest of my team is utter complete shit and just ruin the entire game for me, nothing makes me angrier or more upset than that. It's like, you have made me lose this game, fuck you. You know, it's like, how can you not be mad about that? How can you be sad? Because in my life, League of Legends is pretty much all I do, and it sounds really, really sad, I know, but I have a sad life. I'm willing to admit to that. I don't have an interesting life. My life is not fun. I do League of Legends to pass the time. I enjoy it to some extent, but really there's nothing else going on in my life. I don't have a job, I don't want a job, I don't need a job. You know, it'd be useful to have one, but I don't need it. I get money, but sooner or later I am going to need a job. But I'm not even going to think about that right now because I'm still young, but yet everybody's trying to push it onto me, but I'm just going to forget about that right now. But what I'm trying to say is, when people say to you, oh, it's just a game, it doesn't matter, you shouldn't get upset about it, well, when it's the only thing you do and it's the only way to pass the time, and it's your sense of accomplishment and achievement. Like, I want to feel like I've achieved something and I've done well and I've accomplished something, so when I don't, it sends me on a downward spiral and it makes me feel awful about myself. It makes me feel like a failure, like, wow, I suck so hard, I'm the worst person in the world. It's like I've got nothing to really pick me up except from like Aaron like telling me, but he likes to tease me sometimes, which is bad and makes me feel worse. But I let him know when he's doing that, and then he stops. So he's not like a terrible boyfriend or anything. He does like to joke around with me and stuff. But sometimes, obviously, I'm not in a joking kind of mood, and sometimes I take things real seriously. But I'm sorry I haven't like written a script or anything. I'm trying to just do this all off the top of my head, and I'm like sort of going off on tangents and stuff. But really, what this video is supposed to be about is how gaming really affects your emotions, and I feel like it's affecting me in a more negative way than it is a more positive way. And you can say to me, why don't you quit? It's like, if I quit, what else have I got? Nothing. It's like, I'll be bored and I will just lie in bed the entire day and just sleep. That's what I did like yesterday. I just laid in bed the entire day because I'm like, I'm not having any of this League of Legends shit. So then I come back on the computer and I'm like, oh, I can't resist playing, and then I lose another 3 games in a row. And you know, yesterday when I played it, I was crying a lot. I cried so much because I lost so badly. Because I lost ranked games, which were really important to me, obviously. You know, I feel like because I've moved up a division, I don't want, like, if I'm dropping it back down, that makes me feel like I'm a failure, I'm a loser, and I've ruined everything. So I'm stuck at a kind of limbo, like, what do I do here? Like, this thing is affecting my emotions so much, and it makes me feel like the amount of power just this one game has over me, it has the power to just make my mood go from great to shit in a very short amount of time, or from shit to great, or just from normal to great. It can make me feel really great about myself, and it can make me feel really low and like it makes me depressed sometimes. Like, how does a video game do that? And I'm sick of the people who are trying to say it's a game. Yeah, it may be a game, but when it's the only thing you really have in your life and that's your only way of making yourself happy, like, okay, also I have Aaron in my life, obviously, but he's just another part. He's like the only other part, and obviously he has the power to make me feel great or shit, but I feel like the game has more control over me than anything else, because, you know, it's hard to explain, but I'm just telling you that there's no way you can say that it's just a game and you shouldn't worry about it, because it has that power over you, and that power cannot be lifted unless you can quit the game. But I can't quit the game because I've got nothing else to fall back on, and I'm just making this vlog to let you guys know that gaming is a really powerful thing, and you should never feel bad if you get upset and you cry and you rage and you break things, because I do it all the fucking time, and I feel so bad about it, like I shouldn't be doing this, but at the end of the day, it's my life, and if something goes wrong in my life, if something's going bad in my life, obviously I'm gonna get sad and I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna want to punch things, and it's okay, that's okay, but I'm not saying I like it. I hate it. I hate that it has the control over me, but it does, and that's the way it is. So if you feel like that and something has the power over you and you can't get away from it and you can't stop it, sometimes you just have to let it happen. And this does not go for things like if you're being abused or anything like that. If anybody's hurting you and they're upsetting you, like if a person has this power over you, you do need to get out of that situation. If it's a video game, just something on the internet that actually isn't really that relevant and it's not going to physically hurt you, it may be mentally hurting you, and I'm not sure if that's actually healthy or not. It's probably not, but the way I see it, I don't actually have a way out, so I'll just have to let it keep controlling my emotions. But I'm saying it's okay if a game does that. Like, it may be like raising your blood pressure and stuff, but I think a little bit of rage and a little bit of sadness is healthy, but I guess not if it's too much. Like, I'd say if it does have that much control over you, then you should try to quit, but if you can't and you're like me, then I guess we're stuck with it. So unless you guys can offer me some helpful advice about this is just what I'm saying to you guys, that I'm just gonna let this happen. It's just how it is. Like, I say I'm gonna quit and then I just go right back to it. It's like an unhealthy addiction. It's like a drug or something. It's because I have nothing else. And that's the power it has over me, that's the power of games, and that's the power of gaming. They can completely control your emotions and make you cry and scream and everything, and I think it's actually kind of amazing that it can do that. Like, that a freaking video game can do that to you. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on the matter. I've probably not made like any sense at all because it's like so early in the morning, I don't even know what I'm doing, but if you guys like have any advice or opinions for me, then that'd be great, and you guys can just comment that below. But I guess that's it for now, guys. That's the power of gaming, I suppose. So I'll see you all again in another video.